A large segment of population has reached this place without having help.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon here from Los Angeles, California. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, especially those of you in the mid to northeast west. Freezing out there, right? Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the Zoom, on the YouTube. Good morning, Shauna Ross, Charlotte, North Carolina. Anthony Pinkston from Philly. Tommy Adooms from New Jersey. Bethany Gibbs, Seattle. Humi. Gina Muhammad. Jamarj Lopes. Welcome. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. There's 4 rules I live by in the crypto space to have success. Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get a return on investment back as fast as possible. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? What are you willing to do to make it happen? Find a vehicle like KGX. Stay focused. Do not get distracted. Take action. Now, this is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most that we can ask for. So let's go ahead and get started. I didn't see too much of anything today in the news that caught my attention. So I don't know, it's kind of a slow morning. So let's see what we can learn today. All right. I guess it was Dr. Lewis that was calling me. Dr. Lewis always calls right when I'm doing the crypto talk. I'll call him afterwards. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. Screen share should be on. Why is it not pulling up on my other screen? Okay, can you guys see my screen? because I have two computers running and it is not pulling up on my other. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it kicked in. All right. Coin market cap, 113.8 billion, has gone up by maybe 200 million over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance, 53.5%. So Bitcoin got a little boost. Bitcoin is in the green, 34.76. It really hasn't crossed that $3,500 mark. You know what? I'm gonna look at this a little more closely to see. Bitcoin is just flatlining a bit. And I might have to go ahead and I was going to wait till it hit the 3,600 to move into Tether. I might now just do it at 3,500. So that's just $41 more to go to do that. But you know what? I might get undercut again and it drops 400 points before getting to 3,500. 24-hour high was 34.76. Low 33.97. What does the bot have a sell order at? You got 40 Bitcoin in there now. 34.85. Good grief. I might not even get to 3,500. I might have to just go ahead and make that move. Good grief, man. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to lose 400 points by doing that. But I'll gain it back when I go back in after the price drops. Man, I should have did that at 3,700 that other couple weeks ago. All right. Anyways. Let's see, best performers. Holo, 25.11%. Augur, Binance Coin up 6.4%. Pundi X is up 3.4%. Litecoin. I heard some news recently about Litecoin about to have an explosion. It's up 3%. The worst performers. Wow, the worst performers only down -6%. Ravane Waves, 3.8%. Let's see, Chainlink, NEM, Status. Pretty much flat today. That makes me nervous because the past couple of months, every time it's been flat, it has never gone back up. It's been flat and then dropped again by half or so. So I'm going to watch this. I might go ahead and make that move. Stop trying to think it's going to pop on me. So let's look at some news here. From Chicago to Bogota, 30 new kiosks for Bitcoin and an innovative crypto ATM machine. So let's take a look. Good morning, Jamarge, Barbara, Cleve, Shane West, Cynthia, Tommy, Patty Moore. Okay. Chicago is rolling out 30 new cryptocurrency ATMs, bringing the Windy City's total to 226. You hear that? 226 machines in Chicago. Nearly 9% of the total 2,568 Bitcoin ATMs in the U.S., according to data compiled by Coin ATM Radar. The new Bitcoin depot kiosk will be installed by Atlanta-based Lux Vending. You know, when I was in Chicago last time at what hotel did we stay at? Hey, Shane, what was the name of that hotel again? Because the first time I was there was no Bitcoin ATM. And then the last time I was there, right outside that little bar area, there was a Bitcoin ATM. You guys saw pictures of me and Jairus and others in Chicago taking pictures at that ATM machine. I thought that was hilarious. But now it's starting to grow. So the new Bitcoin depots by Atlanta-based Lux, which already maintains Bitcoin ATMs in the city as well as 18 states across the U.S., including Illinois, California, Ohio, and Texas. Yeah, that's right, the Holiday Inn. The majority of the new machines will be installed at Shell gas stations in a push to integrate cryptocurrencies into mainstream locations. Bitcoin Depot CEO Brandon Mintz says his company is serving a very niche customer base that will be able to feed cash into the machines and exchange it for digital codes with Bitcoin balances that can be used, for example, to make online purchases. Bitcoin Depot was featured last year in a PBS primer on buying Bitcoin. In addition to the ATMs in Chicago, the city is home to CME Group, CBOE Global Markets, Coinbase. Coinbase is based out of Chicago? I didn't know that. Startups, ErisX and Seed CX. Businesses that have been growing the crypto scene by building on-ramps, infrastructure, and crypto products that offer exposure to digital assets through futures and direct ownership through purchases. Chicago-based Athena Bitcoin, which also operates kiosks in the city, has expanded into South America, where it launched the first Bitcoin ATM in Argentina at a Buenos Aires shopping mall last year. Meanwhile, manufacturer Crypto Buyer installed the first Bitcoin ATM in Venezuela. In Bogota, Colombia, Panda Group has installed a hybrid point-of-sale device in crypto ATM. The company, which runs crypto trading platform Panda Exchange, installed the first portable Zeller unit in La Tortata, a pastry shop in Bogota, where customers can now pay for baked goods using crypto. I'm seeing these point-of-sale systems. We've got something in Chicago. Plane ticket and hotel is already booked for Chicago for me for March 16th for the Young Entrepreneurs event. I'm going to say a lot from the stage there, by the way. The unit also allows customers to purchase and sell Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and stablecoin DAI through Panda Exchange. Founder Arlie Lozano says the Zeller is a non-custodial system that allows merchants to maintain full control of their money. According to a report by Bitcoin News, the first purchase was settled in Bitcoin Cash. That's cool. All right, what else do we have up? Canada. This is why we got to talk about security. Why security is so important. You are your bank. Canadian exchange Quadriga CX CEO passed away, and crypto wallet's keys lost. Shane, I'll be there from Friday to Sunday. So I think I get there Friday afternoon, and then the event's on Saturday. So Dr. Lewis might have me doing something Friday night, either at Dusty's or at his office or something. And then all day Saturday, and then I fly out on Sunday morning. Canadian exchange Quadriga CX CEO passed away. Crypto wallet keys lost. What? A Canadian-based crypto exchange has misplaced its cold storage wallets, leading to it filing an application for protection from bankruptcy. In a rather bizarre occurrence, a crypto exchange based in Canada has published a notice on its website explaining that they have been experiencing serious liquidity issues due to the loss of cold storage wallets containing the exchange's significant cryptocurrency reserves. The notice goes on to explain that they have filed an application for legal protection through the company's Creditors Agreement Act, part of Canadian legal coding designed to protect insolvent companies. In the notice published on the firm's website, it explained that it had entered legal proceedings to address the significant financial issues it had been facing in recent weeks. Along with explaining the legal steps which were being taken, the message from the Quadriga CX Board of Directors stated, "For the past weeks, we have worked extensively to address our liquidity issues, which include attempting to locate and secure our very significant cryptocurrency reserves held in cold wallets and that are required to satisfy customer cryptocurrency balances on deposit, as well as sourcing a financial institution to accept the bank drafts that are to be transferred to us. Unfortunately, these efforts have not been successful." The message also stated that a preliminary hearing with the Nova Scotia Supreme Court was scheduled for February 5th, during which Ernst & Young, Inc. will be independently appointed as a monitor to oversee the hearings. Prolonged troubles. Quadriga has been having internal issues for around a year, when a portion of the exchange's funds were frozen in January 2018 by a bank being used as domicile. The Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce denied Quadriga access to around $28 million of its funds after raising concerns about ownership of the funds on KYC, that means Know Your Customer grounds, in an issue which is still ongoing. Quadriga has disputed the legality of this, claiming that the bank has been stalling in an attempt to shore up the legitimacy of its actions, which Quadriga claims should never have happened. Further troubles hit Quadriga on January 14th of this year, when the exchange announced the death of Jerry Cotton, the exchange's founder and CEO. It is not known if the death of the firm's CEO and the loss of its cold storage wallets is connected. Just bad luck? I'm smelling something fishy here. You know, I read in between the lines, and I'm going to share in a moment what I think. It seems like a tremendous streak of bad luck for all of these things to happen to the same exchange over the course of a 12-month period. The firm's press releases leave many details undiscussed, and one wonders if there might be more to this story that meets the eye. Ah, see that? More to this story that meets the eye. It already wasn't passing my smell test. Whilst it may seem rather comical that an exchange may have lost its cold storage wallets, the reality is that for some customers, this could mean that thousands of their dollars are in jeopardy. Toshi Times reported back in the summer, one individual alone had around $700,000 tied up when his account with Quadriga was frozen. Quadriga was, until this fiasco that has consumed it this month, Canada's largest exchange by volume. Again, guys, we have another example. Do not keep all of your coins on an exchange like you're using it for a wallet storage. Here we go again. We saw with Cryptopia. Now we're seeing the largest exchange in Canada. Quadriga, Canada's largest exchange by volume, throughout its battle with the CIBC over its frozen assets, has maintained the line that it has been the victim of protectionist behavior. What does that mean? While some of Canada's largest financial institutions have been colluding together, really? You're calling it a conspiracy? To slow down the adoption of cryptocurrency in the country. I actually can agree with that. But Canada has been very progressive on this. They haven't been like the United States. Canada has seen a concerted effort to clean up its cryptocurrency space. Over the second half of 2018, its Operation Crypto Sweep saw Canadian and U.S. regulators opening around 70 investigations into fraudulent ICO and cryptocurrency operations. All right. First and foremost, I don't buy that they lost their cold storage wallet at all. What I think is that the other owners are using the death of their CEO as cover to pull out. I see an exit scam underway right now. This is based on, I don't have proof or evidence, but I'm basically using common sense and my own experience on seeing these things in the past. Because there's no way the CEO is the only one who has access as far as the codes to the cold storage wallet. No way. The other owners, the other co-owners and whatnot, they got to have things in place in case something happens to the CEO, that the lawyers or attorneys have access to the company's funds in the wallet. Unless he did something funny before he passed away and took control of all the coins without anybody knowing. There's a whole lot here we don't know. But I don't believe the story that's being told. I think something funny is happening. I think that an exit scam is underway because they were already in trouble before this. That's just my opinion, all right? You come up to your own conclusion. All right. Last up, Hello, Brenda from the OKC. Why are cryptocurrencies so popular among certain demographics? Why might that be? Not popular amongst the baby boomers, but not really that much popular with my generation, but Generation X. I'm sorry, I am Generation X. The millennials might be another thing. Cryptocurrencies have been very popular since their inception. When it comes to Bitcoin, Ripple, and the many other cryptos, most people are at the least intrigued by their progress, as there is no precedent for them. Others are entirely obsessed with the concept and spend their lives tracking minute-by-minute positions. I wonder, is that considered me obsessed? Would I be considered obsessed with the crypto industry? I would say more I'm passionate about the crypto industry. And then I just did a talk yesterday about understanding the difference between passion and putting in effort and work. Without effort and work, passion is just wish. I'm passionate about it. I'm not obsessed. Well, Brandon, you do 2 crypto talks a day. I mean, come on now. You live off of this. What do you think? Are you obsessed with it? Okay, I might be. It seems clear, though, that certain demographics have a greater interest in cryptos than most. But which ones are these, and why have they got such admiration for them? What are cryptocurrencies? Although Bitcoin is the one that most people know, the poster coin for crypto, if you like, there are thousands of crypto variants out there. The most popular are Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. No, or not. All you have to do is look at CoinMarketCap. Well, the most popular is Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum. Litecoin? Bitcoin Cash is above Litecoin. I guess for name recognition, who knows? I don't know. They were invented to embrace the cultural shift occurring at present, with more and more aspects of everyday life migrating over to the virtual world. Does anybody carry cash anymore? Not in Asia. You have cash on you, people look at you like you're funny. As more and more establishments accept cards as a payment method, cash is less and less necessary. Some experts believe it will become entirely redundant soon. Will a country go entirely cashless? Yes. So as cash seemingly makes its way out of society, cryptocurrencies are replacing them and filling the void. Meaning technically, as something is still being traded, i.e. the Bitcoin code, but in a far more secure and convenient way, Bitcoin alone is close to overtaking MasterCard in the amount transferred on a daily basis. So why are cryptocurrencies so popular? You know, I hated this. It said, what are cryptocurrencies? And it didn't actually tell you what cryptocurrencies are. That's why we got KGX. So why are cryptos so popular? There are several reasons why cryptos are so popular. The main factor to their popularity is undoubtedly the fact that they're unprecedented. What? That's not why they're popular. A little over a decade ago, there was no exact concept of crypto or virtual currency in the form we know it today. Their potential is the thing that has driven them to the excessively high prices they're worth, as people see them as highly promising initiatives for the future. That is a very, very basic. I mean, that's just scratching the surface of why they're popular. Who wrote this article? I know it's Toshi Times. Oliver Rudstedt. This is a lazy written article. Risk factor. One demographic that seems to have embraced cryptos is poker players. What? Perhaps more famous for his blow-ups than his actual poker ability, the multi-bracelet winner Phil Hellmuth is heavily involved in cryptocurrencies. Fellow colleague Doug Polk is another high-profile pro that has endorsed and disclosed his support of cryptos. They are only 2 examples, but why is this the case? The main reason is down to the risk and reward factor. Cryptos are notorious for being extremely volatile and susceptible to high, mainly increases in price. Coupled with the fact that poker is an exciting game often played at high stakes among pros, this excitement matches when purchasing cryptos at similar high wins. What is he talking about? This has absolutely nothing to do. You're going to put the risk factor and call it poker? Like we're going to Vegas? I'm questioning this author's understanding of cryptocurrency in general. Security. What does he have to say about security? Bitcoin and its Bitcoin wallets are notorious for being secure and almost unhackable. Many people have fallen victim to hackers stealing from their bank accounts or other online funds. In using these secure wallets to store currency in the form of cryptos, people have that firm sense of security as there's no physical money to steal. There are only virtual wallets that many firms claim to be unhackable. How do you come out with this when an article just came out yesterday that said over $1.8 billion was stolen in crypto in 2018? What? Is this an old article? Let me see the date. It's just 4 hours ago. This is the laziest written article I have seen in a long time. What does he have to say about anonymity? On the point of security, another benefit of crypto is that it's almost all anonymous. As any transaction is only code, there's no name behind the number of identifying details. Again, this means there's no information to hack. Wrong! For the average person, this is less significant, but for people who are known to possess a lot of money, this is a critical aspect of cryptos and something appealing. Celebrities, for instance, are targeted a lot as hackers know they'll have money. Cryptos keep their identity hidden. Wrong! Yeah, it's going to keep their identity hidden. It's not going to stop hackers. They don't need to know who you are to hack you. All they need to see is how much coins you got in your wallet, because that is public knowledge. They don't need to know about who the name behind it is. Okay, what does he say about trading now? Traders are another group of people who generally like cryptos. A 10-year-old write this? Traders are another group of people who generally like cryptos. Again, this is because of their volatility. That part's true, the volatility. It doesn't matter the price of Bitcoin or crypto. All that matters is the volatility of it. You can make a lot of money on the side trade. As they're not a physical currency, their whole existence and strength as something you can buy things with come from people's value of them. What does that sentence have to do with trading? That means they're highly susceptible to exogenous factors and news that may significantly change people's valuation of crypto. What does that even mean? And I know that sentence seems out of place. An example would be a respected intellectual economist coming out and supporting cryptos, which would have a subsequent effect of boosting confidence in them, and thus their value would increase. Wrong! Have you not been paying attention to 2018? There's been nothing but positive news, and that did not affect the price of Bitcoin at all. I am very, very disappointed with Toshi Times coming out with an article like this. I think this is probably the only one I've seen out of Toshi that I've been disappointed with. It is lazily done. It doesn't make sense. This last one talking about trading, nothing in these 2 paragraphs talks actually about trading. Security is off, anonymity is off, risk factors off. They put it to Vegas. So yeah, this is why education is key, ladies and gentlemen. Because when you are educated yourself, and you come and you run across articles like this or so-called experts, you don't just take what they say and say, oh, I guess it's true. It was in a newspaper or an article somewhere. You got to have critical thinking and be able to rip something like this apart, because there's good money to be made in doing so. When the masses of sheep read something like this and they don't know any better, but you do, that gives you a benefit. That gives you a heads up. When they move in one direction, you move in the other direction. All right, that was it for early morning crypto talk. Green. I have seen 3 deposits so far into the Green wallet. Exciting, exciting times. There's going to be a call next week. I don't know the exact date or time yet, with Dave Smith, the official from Green for KGX, to go over with us, what's going on, how to read the back office, what's taking place, answer some questions. I have a couple of questions. But looking at what the numbers are right now, so far, the machines have been averaging about 8,000 coins a day. 8,000 coins a day. You do the math on that. With over 200-something thousand coins a month. Now, you play with the numbers on how much that value will be worth when it goes into exchange and at what cost. What if it's at 5 cents? What if it's at 15 cents? What if it's at 2 cents? What if it's at $1.50? Play with the numbers. So now you've got the proof. I would get machines now. Because the first 6 months has already passed. We're in the next 6 months right now. And the longer time goes, the more difficult it is to mine. Each machine is going to mine less and less each month because you're going to have more machines out there mining. But you're also going to have the value of the coin rise that offsets that. But we don't know that value just yet. So the next sweet spot is between now and July to get mining rigs. Will that mean that will they still be profitable after? Yes. I would say probably for the next 2 years. See, traditionally in mining, it takes 4 to 6 months to at least get a return on the cost of you buying that mining rig, and then everything after that is profit. Right now, we're looking at around 30 days at a certain price to 60 days, to get a return. I'm speculating there because there's no value to the coin yet. It could happen in one day. You don't know what the coin's value is going to be. So I'm just saying. Now would be the time. If you have not gotten a machine, or you do and you want to get some more, now's the time to do it. You can log into your Green back office. You can see the proof and the evidence. You got coins in your wallet. The thing is real. All right, everybody. That is it for today. Have a great day. I will not be doing late night crypto talk because it's Friday. You know what? I have not done late night crypto talk all week, now that I think about it. I came back from Seattle. So I'll probably do it again tomorrow. But the market's been flat. No real news has been coming out, really. So early morning crypto talk tomorrow morning, definitely. So have a great day, everybody. God bless. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.